The summer's calling. The summer's calling. If the kingdom is overthrown, meet me at the cornerstone. I know that I can't be without you. This bond is solid gold. We're a diamond and an emerald. It took me forever to find you. 'Cause when it's all over, the love that you give will be there to guide you in every way. Now we've been through the cold and darkest days. The summer's calling. As we wait for the smoke to clear and we watch our dreams appear, I know that we can rise together. This vision that we share is ours. Together we can touch the stars. I know that we will see December. 'Cause when it's all over, the love that you give will be there to guide you in every way. Now we've been through the cold and darkest days. The summer's calling.
Hello! Okay. Hello, welcome back, guys. Good to have you here. It's... OBS recently updated and I kind of moved things around, so it's hard to find all the sources to everything. My goodness, that was... My name is Bodus. It's a little delay. Welcome back, guys. Good to have you here. It's been a few days. How you guys doing? Welcome, or as we say in Sweden, welcome. Welcome. Good to have you here. Yo, Stendhal and Jamie, how's it going? Welcome back. It's been 100% swell. I swear to God, in my mind, it didn't sound as unprofessional as it sounds now. My goodness. Still doing some last minute changes here. And it's a little too bright outside because it's... The sun is shining through the windows, so... It is what it is. I'm just gonna take a little warm up round before we start the timer and everything. Okay.
That is a Sheikah slate.
How you been? I've been good.
Take it.
I kind of been struggling a little bit with my sleeping schedule. I've slept during weird times. Tonight was the first night I actually slept, like, on the time where I'm supposed to be sleeping. Other than that, everything has been swell. Piv's birthday party was... It was really nice. It was super fun. We basically went to his parents' summer house in the middle of nowhere. And we partied all night, and we took like midnight walks, and it was nice. Really fun. The only downside was the fact that there were 100 million flies. And you know how irritating that can be when you're trying to sleep? Like, and it was like really warm, so you had to sleep without like a blanket on. Come on, Link. And yeah, you know, I didn't sleep much, so I slept during the afternoon instead of the night, and that's why my sleeping schedule was completely messed up. But it's fine, it's fine. Of course, it's the first try. Yeah, it was duct tape. Yeah, I didn't have any wrapping paper. But it was nice because I could like write things that I wanted to write on it. That was fun. Yo, go ladies, how's it going, dude? Reddish colored? Is it really that bad? It is because the sun is shining outside, so everything just becomes more colorful. You know? I tried to change it in settings, but couldn't be done. How you doing, go ladies? I know I look very orange. I swear I haven't seen the sun. I did, however, went to like a tanning saloon last Wednesday, I think. I wanted some color so that I didn't look dead, only dying. It didn't do any difference, I think. Yeah, it didn't do any difference. 7.5 minutes in the tanning, whatever it's called. What can I say? My skin, yeah, it doesn't really work. Yo, Brooke, welcome to the stream. Yeah, he was struggling quite a bit with opening it. But it's not my fault. You know, you do whatever you can when you don't have a wrapping paper or whatever it's called. I wrote on the package, "You smell good." That was fun. Oh, I'm lucky there, dude. Oh, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Good speed, dude. Why am I so low in health? I actually practiced yesterday. I was gonna stream, but because of my sleeping schedule, I was just so tired. So I didn't have the energy required to press start stream. You know, that button press is quite tricky when you don't have the energy. But I did practice off stream. Not that it's shown, but still, I did it. What is new? Not much, actually. Not much is new. We had a party this weekend for Pivson turning 29. Other than that, I've just been chilling, editing a lot of videos. How was you guys' weekend? What happened? Did anything fun happen? Dude, I swear to God, I'm still struggling so bad with this movement because my hand is too big. I blame the gym. Doing okay, just sleeping today, so went home early. Sounds good, dude. Sounds good. I mean, is it Tuesday today? For some reason, I'm more tired during the Tuesday than the Monday. It's kind of weird. I always hated Tuesdays. I think Monday is actually decent because you still have the energy. You still have the energy from the weekend. Like, it's still within you. Such an ungrateful friend. I'm very grateful. He got a gift that said he smell good. Smells good. What more can you ask? JK didn't get late. Just like Bodus this weekend, yeah. It's, you know, that's something we have in common. That's how we bond. Yeah. The 17th is his birthday. That's correct. He it was a fun part. Like, I can't really say like one thing that made the party like memorable, that's the word. However, you know, this is a Christian channel and we would never do anything else with that. So we had what's that called? You know, on Sundays, when you go to church, what is that called? That's called something. What's that called? I know the Swedish word, but I don't know the English word. Like, you go there on Saturdays for is it a mass? I have no idea. But anyway, we had that because his parents, their summer house is actually an old church that has been rebuilt into a house because they built like a bigger church. So a part of their house is actually like the old, like the old church. It's not big, but it's like it's a huge room. I would imagine back in the days that this house was like a smaller church, and they kind of like built some extra parts to it, hence the house now. So we had a mass, if that's the right word, and one of the girls was a priest and had a speech. And it was amazing, actually. No, it wasn't the holy presence. It was my looks. The holy presence didn't do anything. Probably helped me more than my looks, actually. Oh. Yeah, I'm not sure what it's called. I've been trying to do like a different angle there. I saw the top runners. Mr. Song did that. I don't know, it just feels like if you get the right angle, it can be better. I'm not sure. But you know, we should probably go for what we know. Yeah. That could actually be better. Let's be real. I'm gonna make myself... Oh. I'm gonna need to increase the chroma key. My hair just disappeared a little, but it's fine. It's age. It's age after all. What did you give Pipson? He got like a really nice keyboard. One of those expensive gaming keyboards. Grab the... Just gonna take it from here. Those gaming keyboards with like LED lighting and like, yeah, he wanted one of those, so we got him that. Okay, dude, this is the proof that this is where... Not exactly what we need, but... I clicked the wrong button, dude. I'm so out of the loop. I need to play this game even more. Once every other day. It's not enough if you want to be a pro. 8 puppies helped a friend with an animal-friendly hair dye a horse purple for... Is that good for the horse? I think the horse doesn't really care. Actually. Damn. I think, you know, if this was like a serious run, that could have worked. Maybe. I've never seen a horse with dyed hair, actually. Dyed neck hair, whatever it's called. I'm not... What's the feeling that one? Speaking of serious run, when? I think I'm just gonna go through like once or twice and then we're gonna do some runs. Up until Paraglider. I even practiced bullet time bounce, like the Hyrule one to Hyrule Castle for about 30 minutes. Came up with some extra strats. Still nothing consistent though. Haven't quite figured that out. It's still very, very hard. Like I said, I'm still trying to figure this out. Not this one. This one I think I have figured out. But that to the Hyrule Castle. I think I got it like in total like 4 times. Which is not like good enough. You have extremely short. How short is extremely short? Will you play Onika? Is that the PlayStation game that looks exactly like this one? Goodness, what am I doing, dude? How's speedrun going? This is just warm up. Because otherwise I would have to restart the timer like 4 times. It's gonna take some time. It's fine. I mean, I did play it yesterday, but apparently that wasn't enough. This is still hard. The funny thing is that when you look at the pros... When you look at the pros, it doesn't feel like they're doing a specific setup. They just like walk up to the place and they just get it. I haven't seen Onikani. Doesn't ring any bells. What kind of game is it? Several inches longer than yours. I hate it. You know what's good though? It will grow out, PogChamp. But I can relate. Like the hair is actually like you always have like a vision how you want the hair to be. This should work. Square Enix? I like the sound of that. Well, give me a second. Just need to get in here so that we're safe. 1.5 hearts. Just gonna eat. I'm saving. And should be good to go. Dude, I need my fingers. They're so in the way, dude. It's this movement. I always have to like tilt the controller. Wonder if it would be better because it's only here, because if you compare the controllers, doing buttons here easy, but the fact that the buttons are down here what makes it hard. Not sure if that's gonna work. Okay. Speedy strats, dude. Available August 22nd? That's soon.
Next. It is grief of death which shackles the living and causes.
I've never seen anything about this game.
Indeed, there is no still need salvation and send them off to the next.
It looks kind of cool. I like the graphic style.
The emotions of the living and the dead. They prize life above all else.
I mean, it semi looks like a Square Enix game, but semi not. That's kind of interesting to me. Looks decent. Yeah, it really does. I mean, that little trailer didn't give me much, like, how the game is and stuff. But it looked kind of cool. But is it like an RPG, or is it more like an action game? From in the trailer, it looked more like an action game, actually. Maybe with like RPG elements. Maybe. Like the graphical style, though. RPG, but like Zelda Breath of the Wild gameplay. It's a nice mix. Action RPG. I kind of like that. I like that. Did you see the, speaking of Breath of the Wild, did you see the game that is gonna be released for, I think it was PlayStation 4. That is like a copy of Breath of the Wild. Like it looks like the same game. And people just went on a riot and they started to burn PlayStation, like jump on PlayStation 4s and stuff. Wonder why they spotted me. Yo, Master Mario! Do you play another Pokemon game? Not at the moment. But the new Pokemon game will be released soon. I'm not sure if I'm gonna buy it. The Sword and Shield one. It looks cool. But I think the next game I'm gonna buy is the new Zelda game, actually. It was early. And we got too much height. Yeah, like everything just looks like Breath of the Wild. Then again, I think like this. Just because like this game had a specific art style doesn't mean they own it, if that makes sense. But there, I mean, if you're borrowing everything, like that's a little too much. If you would borrow like, I don't know, the cell shading kind of part of this, I wouldn't mind, but like everything, like come on. I think that the developers had only done like mobile games before that game. I think. I heard that in like YouTube video. Okay, we're getting better. We're getting better. It's still the bullet time bounces that's gonna screw up everything. New Zelda. No, the Link's Awakening one. It's gonna be released like a month. In a month. I think it was September something. I might be mistaken, but I think it was like middle September. And I think people in chat has told me like 10 times now. But swear to God, my memory's just too bad, dude. But he looks so adorable. I need to get that. Yeah. Of course, it's way easier just to borrow everything. But I think there's a fine line between like borrowing a part of a game or something that you like about a game, but you know, borrowing everything. I'm surprised that Nintendo hasn't said anything about it. Like, we're gonna sue them or, you know. Yo, Gigabyte, how's it going, my dude? Hey guys. You should really check out Gigabyte's new YouTube video. Not only because I'm in it. Thank you so much for putting me. It was really it was an honor to be featured there, dude. I'm serious about that. But it was like a really good video about speedrunning and why it's so exciting. So if you haven't, check out his video. Do we have a link, Gigabyte? Do you have a link? I could probably find one if I do a little searching too. And don't forget to subscribe to his YouTube. Like, if you thought my YouTube was good, you didn't. But if you did, his videos are way better and way more like, you know, well edited and stuff than my videos. I mean, mine, they're shit. Let's be real. I still enjoy it though. Let's be like, yeah, it's fun. It's fun. Come here. Come here. Come here. Damn it. When you play Breath of the Wild 2 on the release day. Swear to God. Hey, there's the link. Thank you, Gigabyte. Check that video out. I also want to chat about your YouTube videos one day, if that'd be fine with you. Absolutely. Absolutely. You know, I'm doing like a let's play with my friend now on like A Way Out, which is freaking 10 out of 10 game. I'm blown away by that. But I really miss doing like YouTube or like Twitch highlights videos. And I know those don't really like, they don't perform super good. And everyone that does any part of like, you know, this is how you grow on Twitch. Everyone tells you don't make Twitch highlights videos. Damn. That was the wrong angle. Screw that. Is that a new shirt? No, it's a really old one, but it's like, I don't know if you can tell, I can't really... The muscles are in the way, I could barely put it on. They could be optimized in my eyes. I think like this. I think you're right. This, the way I edited A Way Out, those videos. I knew that those wouldn't be, I'm not gonna say well received, but it's really like the old school of YouTube. Like a Let's Play on YouTube has been dead since 2014. How come, like, I gotta... What does this guy do? Like, I'm here! Have you seen this before? We can save this. We can't save this. Let's just run. That was interesting though. But I actually thought maybe like I knew they wouldn't be good for YouTube because Let's Plays on YouTube, I mean, ever since like Markiplier and Jacksepticeye and PewDiePie, like especially like the first two ones that I mentioned, they blew up. That's when Let's Plays on YouTube were a thing. And after that, they stopped growing because Let's Play on YouTube, they don't work anymore. So I knew that going into that. But that game is so story driven and there's so few like actual gaming elements that it was hard to make like a highlights video of that. Yo! DJ Alpha Omega with the 9 months resub. Thank you so much, dude. Welcome back to the sub club. Let's go. Good to see your face again, man. I missed you. How you been? You been, dude? I think... Yo, Tony, welcome to the stream, dude. I think like this. If you're... I should probably get the skew first. If you have an audience... If you have an audience on Twitch, then Twitch highlights videos on YouTube is like the perfect thing. However, since I'm a really small channel, Twitch highlights... It won't get the attention needed to kind of like blow up and get more people discovering you. Because I think, if you know Clint Stevens, he's like one of the best streamers on this platform, I think. The reason why his YouTube just like exploded was because this is how YouTube works, right? You release a video, and if you get a lot of attention early on, like in the first hour or two, YouTube's gonna be like, wow, this video is performing really well. Let's put it out to all your subscribers. Because that's not how it's done now. Yeah, Gigabyte, I'm not gonna go into details, but I think that his chat is hilarious. It's just me. But I can really see why some people, like a lot of people, don't agree. But I think, so YouTube is like this. The first 1 or 2 hours, if the video is performing well, it's gonna be pushed. And it's gonna be shown to more people. And that's why his YouTube like just blew up, because he's got a huge audience here on Twitch and people will check out his videos. So that's why like he got like 140,000 subscribers on YouTube like in no time. Obviously like the videos are good, don't get me wrong. It is because the videos are good. Dude! But that's why people don't advise you to do Twitch highlights. And like everyone that is giving advice on how to grow on Twitch, they pretty much say, you know, you should do original content for YouTube. And Let's Plays is not included. And I know that. The big thing though, that is interesting to me, right now what I need is watch time and subscribers. Obviously everyone needs subscribers, watch time. So if I'm doing a Twitch highlights video, those usually are around 5 minutes. And I could probably like create 10-minute videos, but I really want the top-notch quality. So usually they're just 5 minutes. 3 hours equals 5 minutes. But the difference from one of these videos is that even if I get like a third of the views, I still get more watch time from a long video than a short. And watch time is really what... Like, I could have 10,000 views on a Twitch highlights video, but since they're so short, it's not gonna help me much. Like, in growth and YouTube recommending my videos and stuff. Compared to a longer video where people actually, like, look at the whole thing. So it's really like, you need to find the best way to not cheat the system, but keep people watching for a long period of time and still have long videos. He's not even here, dude. The little beetle guy. He's there. Yes. Oh yes, I agree. I agree, Gigabyte. They should be about 10 minutes, I've heard. Yeah, exactly. Not sure about this angle. I think that we might have to just load here because the Mogoblin is gonna... Yeah, I think he... maybe he didn't pay attention. I think the most optimal time for YouTube is 10 minutes. And the reason why you want 10 minutes is because you can have more ads on the clips and the videos. Not that I can have any ads yet, but that's why people always have exactly 10 minutes or like just above. Yeah, but the reason why that was so good because I was streaming a lot. And if I stream a lot, more people will find my videos. Yo, Cookie Monster, how's it going, dude? So we will get there in time. Especially June. I mean, not June. Especially January. Okay, check out these strats that I learned. Obviously, they won't work. Because yeah, they won't work. Let's be real. I think he might be in the wrong spot as well. Okay, maybe not. I don't think he's in the right spot at all. It looks like I'm standing too much to the left. And he's not even there. Now they just load. It's fine. You showed up in my recommended, so I showed up, dude. Thank you, Twitch. I don't know, for me, on Twitch, like, the only channels that are recommended to me is like Tim the Tat Man, Former Ninja, you know, the really big channels. Maybe it's something I did wrong. I only watching this, I don't know. But I was never recommended smaller channels. Like, every channel that I saw always had like thousands of views. So I could never like find new channels unless I actively searched them up. Searched for them. I think this is a better spot. You know, this is not gonna work anyway because I don't have any arrows left. That is, if I don't have any arrows, I can't go into slow motion, and if I can't do that, it's GG. Yeah, you know, I've been thinking, and this is gonna sound crazy, but if you want your channel to blow up, you need one thing. You don't need views. You need watch time. I'm gonna start the timer soon, by the way. So I was thinking, and this might sound crazy, but did you know how Mr. Beast blew up? You know, everyone knows Mr. Beast. He counted from 1 to 100,000, right? It's the most silly idea. So I was like, can I do something like that? Not count, because like I'm a gaming channel. I still want to keep gaming in the main focus. But watch time on YouTube. On Twitch, watch time is not rewarded at all, unfortunately. But this is what I thought. And don't steal my idea now, guys, because this might be the best idea ever, or I will kill myself. And you'll hear why I said that. You know how there's like an old myth? It's not really a myth, it's more like a... There's a saying that when Pokemon was released, the first gen in Japan, and you went to the ghost town, that melody, when kids heard that melody, they mysteriously started to commit suicide. So obviously that's a sensitive topic, and I'm not gonna like make fun of that in any way, but my thought was like, what would happen if I listened to that melody for 6 hours or 12 hours, 11 times exactly? What would happen if I listened to that song non-stop and just filmed myself for 6 hours? It was proven wrong. Yeah, I mean, there's no connection whatsoever. But I think the idea could be interesting, and I think it would pull people in. It's one of those things. If a lot of people watch a long time, that would definitely be recommending everywhere. You know? I'm not saying it's like the perfect idea, but the thing that is rewarded on YouTube is really watch time. It's like, that's the only thing. So it doesn't matter if you have 10 views or 10,000 if the watch time is the same. Now, I know it's not like the most optimal, but it's an interesting idea, wouldn't you agree? Not to make fun of or like I'm not sure. I think it's interesting though. I think it's interesting. All right, Cookie Monster, sounds good. I haven't quite thought this through, but yo, Cookie Monster, thank you for the follow, dude. I appreciate that a lot, my friend. I kinda. There are ways to make it interesting, but the concept itself is necessarily the greatest, or isn't? Yeah, I think you're right. There needs to be a twist, because it can't just be listening to a scary song and trying not to commit suicide, because that's not fun. So there needs to be a twist. It would be a twist. I'm not sure. It would be a twist if I was sitting in my attic, because my attic is actually haunted. I live in an old mental asylum here in Sweden. And I think I'm gonna need to eat, because otherwise these guys are gonna kill me. So, yeah, this is like a real mental facility, or asylum, whatever it's called. So, I told you about the ghost stories, right? I don't believe in ghosts, but I swear to God, this place is freaking haunted. Especially the attic. I mean, it's hard for me to just explain, because I don't believe it myself. But when you walk up there, you know that there's something that is like off, and you shouldn't be there. I rarely go up there because I don't know. It's just like you don't wanna. I'm not sure. My emotes aren't loading? There might be something weird with Twitch. That has happened before, let's be real. Yo, Brooke, welcome back. No, I agree, Jamie. I think if that needs to be, it needs to be a twist to that. And there could even be like on the screen, there could even be like a phone number if you're think like if you feel that you're suicidal. I don't know if this has already been done. I just crossed my mind the other day. Oh yeah, the Twitch mobile app. My goodness, I've had so many problems with that. But the best thing for a channel would be if you find a way to have like a really long video and keep people interested for a long period of time. That could make your channel just blow up because, you know, watch time. Dude, this time is actually good. Hog champ. Plus 0.1. But just going through wouldn't be like video game related whatsoever. I'm not sure. I haven't thought this through completely yet. But I think there's something to it. Like if there's a long video and people are like interested to watch like more than 5 minutes. What's an apron? What's that go, ladies? If it has something to do with nudity, it's against Twitch rules. That's true, Gigabyte. That's 100% true. And I think, you know, especially when you edit Twitch highlights, you realize what you're doing, like the things that you're saying, they're good or bad. So I know that some conversations that I'm having, like I know they will make it into the Twitch highlights if there's gonna be one of this stream. So, for example, answering a fun question is better for the stream highlights rather than answering what I'm doing or how I'm feeling. You know? Yeah, I think, oh my god, I think so too. Or like, if you, before each and every stream, just think of a story. If that makes sense. Think of something that happened in your life that you want to tell about. For each and every stream. It doesn't need to be something big or dramatic. It could just be, once I ate a bowl of cereal. And as long as there's a story, there might be something there. Or the reaction from the chat that could just be hilarious. That should work. Yeah, that could also be a good idea, Jamie. Going to stream with, oh, sorry. Apron is a wearable for cooking or baking. Oh. Yeah, I think I know what you mean. It's like one of those white robes things, right? Come on, my streaming schedule. It's an interesting idea. The pros are doing this so fast. Just get it in like a good position immediately. Come on, Link. What? Eh. We bring the comedy to the channel. Yeah. You really do. I think like this. Starting January, we're gonna see an increase everywhere. Because I'm gonna be live more. It's gonna make a huge difference. I would even consider hiring someone to help me with to release like videos every day. 2020, come on. Is this split really that bad? Did we? My goodness. Do a cosplay? You know, I actually I semi have plans of that. I'm editing everything myself. I had plans to do some. I've never done any cosplay whatsoever. It doesn't really interest me, but I considered it for like a subscriber goal or whatever. So we'll see. We'll see. Bad split. Now that the clip that you do, hey, I think especially like I've been editing videos for so long. Like I've edited most of my like singing videos as well. And I think I've been editing videos ever since 2011. So that part for me is actually quite fast. I'm not pro by any means, but the things I'm capable of, like I know my own limits. So if I want something in a certain way, I know I will get it done. Damn. It's just the thing that is like the thing that's tough to balance is you want to release videos on YouTube as often as you can because it's good for when you're not streaming, but that also takes away time from your streaming schedule, which is like the most important. So it's like it's tough thing to balance. This should work. I think you need like there needs to be at least 2 Twitch highlights videos released per week if you want to like keep that as a thing. This might even be. Can I still pick this up? No, it was so close, dude. I was like, nah, we might get it, but probably not. But actually saw it. Yeah. And I think if you want to keep that, like if you want, I think you need help with that. Not you, but like me too. Like, I think I just lost skew. Oh, we start here? Rod is dead, dude. My goodness. Depends on how you edit them, yeah. It's kind of hard. My initial idea, and that's the reason I bought like a MacBook, was that I wanted to release Twitch highlights from every single stream. But I realized if I want like a good Twitch highlights video, I'm going through about 3 hours of material. Might be early, I'm gonna get height. Exactly. You almost need like a second person. That's what it is. That's what's so hard. I might die here. And the run is dead. So that's why I say like I could almost consider hiring someone to do it. But it needs to be someone that is like 1, cheap, but 2, also like can see my sense of humor, because I think it's important for me to have control of that, if that makes sense. I mean, what one person think is funny might differ from what I think is funny. So if I say like a weird word, that usually never ends up in the video, but someone else thinks that just because I stumble on that word or fumbled or whatever it's called, maybe they think it's funny. So yeah, you need someone like you. Exactly, with your sense of humor, with your someone then just like have the same thoughts on a fun Twitch highlights video as you. Yo, Shadow, how's it going, dude? Back bitches, let's go. How you doing, my man? Oh, nice, dude. I always said that if I wasn't streaming myself, I would 100% be a stream highlights editor. 100%. I think it's really fun. Plus, it actually can be quite lucrative if you're an editor for a big streamer. Lucrative, is that a word? I think that's a Swedish translation. I think like this. There's some money in Twitch highlights if you're an editor for a big streamer. Why couldn't I just do that from the beginning? It is a word. You know, it's actually a word in Swedish too. We say lukrativt. So it's actually the same thing. That's why I was like, doesn't sound like an English word. Lucrative. It means like there's money there, right? Yo, Brooke, have a swell day. Thank you for stopping by. Speaking of that, I need to end stream a little bit earlier today. I'm supposed to be off work today, but my boss called. And I'm going in extra early because it's like chaos, so... The things you do. The things you do. You just pronounce it wrong. Lucrative. Lucrative. Good luck, thanks, dude. It is what it is. I'm going full-time streaming in January, so I kind of need all the money I can get now. That's why I'm taking a lot of extra shifts. Even though work kind of sucks, but you know. What? Oh, you didn't hear the swell news? Dude. I laughed so hard when you said swell in your video. Okay, Gigabyte. That was the best thing I've ever heard in my life. Yeah, so let me tell you why. If this game was a cooking game, Ganon would be Ganon Ramsay. That's a good one, dude. I like that. Lucrative. That's what I said. So the plan is this. January 20, I think it's 25th or 26th, I don't remember. I'm going full time because in Sweden there's the law. I don't know if it's the law. It's like, I think it's a law. If you want to create your own company, if you're hired at a place and you want to create your own company, the company that you're working for, they can't say no. They need to like, they need to let you go. However, it's up to 6 months, and then if it doesn't work, you can come back to your work, and you won't lose your. Dude, I'm so unlucky with this. I'm just gonna run. Screw this. So I have 3 months of streaming full time. And during that time, I won't get paid, obviously. So that's why I'm taking a lot of extra shifts. And if it turns out to be a success, I'm gonna like contact companies and just try to help them pay my rent. If it turns out to be like, or the channel blows up, or you know, I don't know. But if it turns out to be a success story, I talked to my boss and he said that I could still be employed, but I'd be working hourly. That makes sense. I'm working by the hour instead of having like a schedule. So I could just come in and work once or twice per week and stream, still be full-time streaming, except for like I will be working every now and then just to pay rent. And if it doesn't work and I'm still stuck with 5 years, it's not the end of the world. After 3 months of full-time streaming, I would just have to like try another approach. Very jealous. It is. Yeah, it's Sweden for you. They like encourage people to start their own companies, which is quite interesting. Dude, the fact that I get this consistently now blows my mind. Hourly, not salary, exactly. Which means I could work a lot of weekends, which is nice because there's like double pay. So I wouldn't have to work that much to just pay rent and just survive. And I don't know how long, if that's the case, I don't know how long that's gonna be, but it's I think like this. I don't have a girlfriend, I don't have any kids. This might be my last chance to try something like this without affecting others, if that makes sense. Because if you have a family, it's family first, and I could never do this. If I had a girlfriend, I swear to God, I couldn't do this. Bodus, I want to travel. I'm sorry, I need to save money because I gotta pay rent because I'm playing video games every day. You know, you see what I'm going with this. So this might be the last chance for me to try something like this, and I really want to do it. But that just means... that means for 3 months, I will be live. Because that now, compared to May, I did the same thing in May, but that was the different because I had vacation. And that vacation was paid. Yet another good thing about Sweden, you get 6 weeks per year. Paid vacation. So I had full pay, but I was at home. Streaming. Now though, it's different because I don't get any money, which means... we gotta make YouTube... we gotta get those 1,000 subscribers to YouTube, and I need to like contact companies and with people helping with subscriptions here. I don't know, we'll find a way, dude. A remote bomb? Link has some swell skills, my friend. Some really cool skills. Wonder if you see 2 arrows here. So if I pick up the next arrow, that should work. Gotta get those monies, yeah. That's what it is. That's what it is. And it's not like, if you're living by yourself in an apartment, you know it is expensive. Yo, Siren, how's it going? I sent the finished drawings in DMs. Nice. I will check it out. Thank you so much. Did she change anything, or is it like the same picture? She should, yeah. It's just I've never had any experience with that. Don't get me wrong, I've had supportive girlfriends. It's just... I guess it depends on what it is, you know? Okay, I need to pick this arrow up. Where is Lisa? She's... I don't know where she is at the moment.
Well done there, young one.
I haven't seen her in a few days. Better safe than sorry. Exactly. Exactly. Made some changes. Alright, I'll check it out. Should I do it now or should I check it out after the stream? Well, thanks for asking. How are you? Everything is swell, if you asked me. I'm not sure if you talk to someone else, but I will just answer for them. Everything is swell. Lisa's in my basement. What? Stop it. Do you think my shield will break? When the run dies, it's already dead. My goodness. But I think like this. January, March, April, and May next year is gonna be amazing. Where is he, dude? You should notice the arrow, idiot. Oh, you talked about that. Okay, I'll check it out. I will paste it into the stream so you get to see too. Give me a second. Oh my goodness, it's so detailed now. Okay, I'll just paste it. It's gonna be huge. I'm gonna minimize it. It wasn't huge. Look how swell it is. It's me and a little cat and a little owl. How amazing is that, dude? Good speed, completely wrong angle though. Yeah, it looks amazing. I love the amount of details in that. I'm just gonna keep on flying though. Look at the eyes and how the reflection in the eyes. That's just beautiful. Yet another alter ego, yeah. And with the blue shirt. And look at my tiny hands. Look, dude. Look at the hands. Thank you, Siren, so much for ordering that from J Sweet. It's absolutely amazing. That was on purpose, by the way. Bodus is a child. yeah, I'm a child. That was actually 10 out of 10. Actually, yo, Chew Dog, how's it going, my friend? Pale just like you, yeah. But today, it's only filters, to be real. Nothing you see is real. Swear to God, if I would remove the filters, you would leave. Okay, check this out. This is gonna be like the real one. Notices me. Jump. Swing. Perfect angle. Cancel. Swing. Dude, you should... Why doesn't he pay attention? Pay attention! Just doing a run. It's fine. It's fine. Dude, I said I should do a video explaining, like, full-time thing. I need to do it, dude. I need to do it. I just been so busy with the A Way Out video. Dude, that game blew my mind. If you've seen the last episode, my goodness, it changed everything. And it's not clickbait. That actually changed everything. He's stupid, I know. He's supposed to pay attention. 2 men, 1 rope. Yeah, but that's the killing part. It sounds very... No, that would be against Twitch rules. To care of my sunburn? How are you enjoying your vacation, Siren? How many subs do you have on YouTube? I have 400, like 9 or something like that. So I would need another 600. Hey, it's fine. It's fine. It's gonna take some time, but you know, we're not in a hurry. In January, we're in a hurry, but it, you know.
Take it. It will help guide you after your long slumber.
Yeah, we're working up the numbers. I mean, it's taking time. Let's be real. Been doing YouTube for about 2.5 years. We have like almost 400 videos, so it's like 1 video per subscriber, which is quite nice. But you know, it's really like the first ones. My goodness, they're so bad. And that would have we'd had 800. That would be nice. Nah, it's fine. I think like this. It's gonna be... Do you know the snowball effect? I don't know if that's like a common thing, but here in Sweden it's like a common thing. Because we have a lot of snow. And polar bears walking the streets and stuff. The snowball effect pretty much means... The snowball is small in the beginning. But eventually it's gonna be so big that it's gonna roll down the mountain. And it's gonna be bigger and bigger and it's gonna go fast. But the first part of the snowball is really small. If that makes sense at all. GTA 5 speedrun. How long would that be? It sounds like that would be like so long. T-series, 100 million subs. I would give you $1 million, DJ Alpha Mega, if that happened. I promise to God. I would do everything in my power to give you $1 million. If that happened. That'd be nice. It's not gonna happen though. And the snowball will demolish towns. Exactly. Yo, DJ Alpha Mega, thank you for the 100 bits.
You heard it here. Bodus said it's happening. Surpassing T-Series in 2020.
That would be... I mean, I have a year. 1 year. Yo, Paul, how's it going, dude? Whatever happened to Final Fantasy 7 speedrun? I realized that... The way I'm working now... Like... A run in the beginning is like 12 hours? And if you're like really good, it's like 8.5? I don't have that time. I wish I had, but I don't. With the way I'm working now. So, unfortunately, I had to scrap that idea. It's not like I got tired of the game or the run. I still love Final Fantasy 7. And I'm still very interested in speedrun. But... I don't have the time with working nights and sleeping through the day. And like now I have like... I'd say 3 or 4 hours of free time. I'm gonna die, dude. Give me your bow, damn it. There you go. So it was because of that. Like I didn't have the time. And we did practice quite a lot, which was good. We did practice a lot. But I just realized that I could only do like full runs during the weekend. And I'm working every 3rd weekend. So it wouldn't be fair to the progress. It wouldn't be fair to you guys. Because it's boring just to watch practice all the time, right? But I will play Final Fantasy 8 this... I think it was it September, October? I think they just announced that. It was late September, I think. Going back to the roots. And of course I will play Final Fantasy 7 Remake as soon as it's been released. In March 3rd. So that's something I'm looking forward to. Quite a bit. Listen to level. That would be once though. That that would be a one-time thing. I wouldn't listen to that for 12 hours straight like every other day. That would drive me insane. But like once. Yeah, that would be sick. Yeah, Final Fantasy 8. It had interesting mechanics to say the least. Both for good and bad, I guess. Dude, unstasis, please. This is such a bad run, dude. We'll consider it practice. You know, the other day when I did runs, I had crappy runs all day. And then the last run, I was like, okay, I have 20 minutes left. Should we do a new run? And then I PB'd by like 2 minutes. which is crazy. So a minute after here, with a golden BTB, it's fine. I took 532 hours to make it to the top 100. That'd be a nice, that'd be a nice YouTube video. Yeah, that's the thing. Like the muscles underneath, I can't even lift up my arm. The muscles underneath here, whatever they're called, the flies. They've grown, dude. They've grown. I could still see myself playing Ocarina of Time though. The lats. It's all about the lats, dude. They've grown quite a bit, and I'm not a big fan of those. Have you seen Brad Pitt in Fight Club? Of course you have. Like everyone has seen that. He's not big, but he like if he takes off the shirt, you can see the abs, you see the veins. That is my goal. Like I don't want to be big because I'm quite short, but I want to be ripped. For the legs. You know, I just want to be shredded. I think that's it. I wouldn't want to destroy my shirt. Also, that would be against Twitch rules. According to Twitch rules, you can't flex. Just want to be a real boy. My goodness. Oh no! It's fine, it's fine. Dude. That's like the second time I just slide down. It shouldn't happen. This should work. We got the old angle? I don't think we would have enough food to manage that anyway. Never seen Fight Club? You should. It is a good movie. It is a good movie. I don't know when it's from. It's like 98, 99. But it's really a good freaking movie. Okay. Okay. We can work with this. It just needs to be fast. I would not be banned. No way. 1.5 heart. Full health. Save. My goodness, this time is bad. Could be in it. Come on, Link. I think I bonked. Dude, I was actually, speaking of good movies, I was watching The Sixth Sense. The Sixth Sense. My God, it's a good movie. Like, I even shred a little tear towards the end. Because it's so damn good. Dude. Am I standing? Dude. Ever seen Dark City? Doesn't ring any bells, actually, no. Bodus can cook. Thank you for the follow. Yeah, I mean there's some like 1 or 2 clips when I'm flexing. But it's fine. Yeah, we gotta talk to that old guy Moon so he can like do. I don't know how that works. Can you? Feels amazing, man. Yes. Cooking stream January 2020. You heard it here first. I'm gonna make chocolate balls. Oh, you don't know what chocolate balls is? It's a Swedish delicacy. Actually, truth. Is he just honest? Nah. I mean, no. It's no. I would be delighted if it was, but I know. You know, just honest usually never use a capital letter. He never oh my god, this time is bad. Just honest never uses a capital letter in the beginning of a sentence, so he's got that going. But that's, it can't be. Probably siren. That's not cooking. I mean, not officially, but technically. You know? Does that make sense? Technically. It's a baking stream. What food do you cook excellently? Chicken. Anything chicken related. You know, I got the chicken skills. Been working with frozen chicken for so long. Got the chicken skills. What about you, ladies? What's your specialty? If you're inviting a girl to your apartment, gonna get too much height. What would you give her food-wise? My god, this is bad, dude. You don't say come on. Let's do a new run. That run was crap from the start.
Run.
That's actually really fun. Because new run is like
Run.
So it's not, it doesn't mean a run, it means a new speed run, and he just says
Run.
that's fun. That's funny to me. I don't have that many friends, no. You know, chicken pasta, some pepper sauce. I think that's by far what I eat the most. Assortment of pastries, some ribs and roasted veggies. Also, I mean, homemade. You're flexing now, ladies. Come on. Homemade ice cream. I don't even know how to make ice cream. What do you use for ice cream? Like whipped cream and sugar and maybe milk. Do you have milk in ice cream? You know, why make your own ice cream when there's companies who do that for you? And it tastes really good. Do you think I could pull that off? If I said I made my own ice cream, I just happened to put it in a bought box. Do you think she'd fall for that? Cream, sugar, milk, vanilla, fruits, and
Is a Sheikah slate.
emulsifier.
It will help guide you after your long slumber.
Nice. Don't know how to make ice cream? Don't embarrass me now. You should be ashamed of my name. You know, just because I don't know how to make ice cream doesn't mean I don't know how to cook in general. Because do you really cook ice cream or do you make ice cream? This is the reason we have Bodus smart emote. This is gonna be a good run. I just feel it. We're a little off here. Don't betray me now. I would never do that. My cooking skills, they're still on fleek. That could actually be fun. Have you ever done your own pasta, guys? Me neither. I don't really know how it's done, but we should try that too. I'm your cooking fairy. As long as you can teach me the good stuff, you got my blessing. I'm gonna go back and get these. I think we need it. And we're gonna get these, and we're gonna get those. Sorry guys, can't play with you now. Got a mission. It's ice cream dessert, not just ice cream. I can make cookie sandwich ice cream or fried ice cream as well. How do you fry ice cream? How does that work? That sounds amazing though. Yeah, but like, how do you do, what is pasta? You know? How do you do pasta? Don't know what it is. Like, I know what pasta is, like, I just don't know, like, how to make it. I always hate this part, I just seem to die here quite a bit. Health? I don't trust myself, dude. Can you coat the ice cream with bread dough? Oh my god, that sounds actually delicious. But wouldn't it melt inside? Would it? I swear to god, these buttons, dude. I'm gonna get myself the Pro controller. This controller is way too small for my big masculine hands. Yo, Tony, have you come back to life yet? From the party. It took me like 2 days, actually. You freeze it after you coat it. Oh. That's actually quite interesting. Got a little cold? That sucks. That's the thing, you don't really think about those things when you're drunk. Like walking outside, especially the sleeping part, because you're drunk and you'd be like, who needs a blanket? I remember singing, and by singing I mean screaming a lot. So I had a sore throat the other day. It's better now, but it's still hurts a little. It's the pros and cons, I guess. You gotta take it like a man. Link? Yeah, I would imagine. Like, we're pretty used to the cold. Especially when we're drunk. It's still a decent time. We can work with this. Yeah, but especially like... When you're using your thumb, like to go down here, you need to like tilt the controller a little bit. And that's quite hard. Nah, we weren't sleeping together. Some of us were, but not all of them. Like we kind of like scattered across the house. Scattered is probably not the right word. We split up. We split up. Yeah, it was so fun. It's such a nice thing, like when you get out of the town and there's really, you know, usually when you're in the town, there's always gonna be someone like I'm just gonna be here for a while, then I'm gonna head off. It's always like that. And or the entire squad goes out to the club and you split up there. But when you just like when you leave together in the middle of nowhere, there's nowhere to go, so you gotta stay. That's nice. You have tiny hands. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe it's like maybe it takes some time getting used to though. But I need to get myself that pro controller. Like. It's not the best. It's not actually even the second best, but we can work with this. Don't ever laugh, Link. Did you know? I think it's in the DLC where Link can be a girl. You can play as a Link girl. Should work. I was thinking about this the other night. Oh. If you know how Shigeru Miyamoto, he named Link because he saw it as a link between the player and the character. That's what I've heard. So, that got me thinking, how come if you're playing as a female Link, wouldn't it be nice if her name was Wi-Fi? Because that's also a Link. Maybe with a V instead of a W, but Wi-Fi. I think that's genius. Enough shrooms for today. I think it's a brilliant idea, actually. Come on, Link. Yo, Mr. Cobble Wobbles! How you doing, my friend? Like those emotes of yours? I wonder... I think... I got recommended your channel the other week, actually. That's why I recognize those. I also got a lot of swell owls. But it's in a different color. Maybe it's like a different species. I don't really know. Let me guess. That's gonna be Siren. My goodness. She's such a nice girl. Yo, thank you for the follow, dude. I appreciate that a lot. Let me return the favor in just a second. Siren is a good networker. She's a better networker than I ever were. I was English. Proper English here. Proper English only. This game is awesome. Oh yeah, it is. It is 10 out of 10. I'm trying to learn the speedrun of it, which is pretty much beat the game as fast as possible. Well, you know what speedrun is, but So it's really a complex speedrun in that sense that it's like really hard. There's a lot of glitches and stuff. Have you seen an owl's legs? I mean, no. I guess they look like chicken legs. Complete 100% on master mode. Oh my god, dude, that is an achievement out of this world. How long did that take? Let's do that again. They actually have long legs? Did you Google this? How did you know? But 100% of master mode, that's impressive. AF. I'm not sure if that's gonna work. Nope. I had a bad feeling about that angle. How long does 90% speedrun take? Well, for the pros, it takes, I think the world record is like 27 or 28 minutes. So I'm only going to the paraglider. I started speedrunning this game about 12 days ago. So I'm really in the learning state. Yeah, it's, you know, the pros, I mean, they make this trick look like super easy. It sounds good, dude. Appreciate the lurk. So we still have a long way to go, but the difference is that they've been running this game for a year and a half, almost 2 years. Well, I guess it's 2 years. This should work. Do we get the unloaded? This angle is actually really good. I think it could have been a little further down though. If we get right by the entrance, this should work. Dude, I will get it eventually. The game doesn't really keep up with the speed, so it's like a low-res version with no door. Did I lost the skew now? I might have done it. And we start back here? Dude, I'm killing so many runs, it's ridiculous. That's... My goodness, that's long legs. It looks like Sparv. My god. That was not a very flattering image, the one to the right. I will get it for the Switch. Oh my god, that angle. Sparv is beautiful. When he's sober, yes. I will get it for Switch. Sorry. There's only one thing to it. I need to create a Switch account. Or a Nintendo account. I mean, I will do it in time though. Like, eventually. He's barely sober. How dare you, Bodus? Hey, what can I say? I kind of want to do like a duo stream with him again. I don't know how it's gonna work. I've seen on Twitter that he's playing quite the amount of Pokemon Go. I will talk to him and we can do it in January or early February. Also, have you seen that Super Seducer 3 is in development now? That will be something to bring Sparv for, because he, like, that duo stream could be like the most fun thing I've ever had in my life, I think. I can get 2 versions anyway. Have you seen that on Twitter? How they just, you know, I think I mentioned this last stream as well. How they, like, took the meme Dude, why am I so unlucky with this? This is not a hard trick. Have you ever seen Sparp's legs? I would imagine they're quite skinny. He would play Dream Daddy. Yeah, I think he would, but I don't really want to play that. But Super Seducer 3, that would be hilarious. I'm gonna reach out to him and see what I can do in February. Maybe for like Valentine's. That would be hilarious to play Super Seducer. If it's been released, I don't know, it's supposed to be released March this year, but it hasn't. An hour and a half away from the island on a ferry to see the sunrise and dolphins swimming in the middle of the ocean. As someone who lives in the city, how often do you see a dolphin in the middle of the ocean? That's true. Heartwarming experience. I would imagine, I've never seen dolphins, I think, but I've heard it's like, it's a beautiful experience. Did you share a video on Twitter about that? Dude, what am I doing wrong now? I think I saw that recently. I might be mistaken, but I think I saw it recently. Valentine's with Sparv. It would be so much fun. Then again, he has a girlfriend now, so I don't think he's available for Halloween's. I mean, Valentine's. I think this is a perfect angle. What video? I just think I saw a video recently of dolphins swimming. I might be mistaken. Dude, lag. I'm gonna die. I didn't die. And it's still unloaded? Dude, check this out, No, it loaded. Oh. One day, dude. I know it was a shark. I mean, that video, but I just think I saw another one. That won't work. This should work. Must be hallucinating. Where did I see that? Who posted that? Yo, Xai, how's it going, dude? Thought I'd take a peek in the art category. Some dude was trying to draw an anime girl in a sexy pose, but her spine is straight up broken. Damn. Well, we can't be pros from the start. There was this other streamer. His name is Canning. He's a really nice guy. He's only like 16. He's like a little kid. He started drawing Titus or Tidus from Final Fantasy X on a stream. And that's when he just started out. And he had a model of... He had one picture of Tidus or Titus, and he had one picture of Justin Bieber. So he took Justin Bieber in the background and just drew Titus on Justin Bieber's body, and I just couldn't stop laughing. But now, if you look at his Instagram, this guy is turning into a real freaking pro. He's like so good, it's crazy. I could even ask him to like do commissions and stuff. Yeah, Kenning, he's like the man. Or the boy. Hello with your speedruns. You know, let's not forget that this is like the 12th day that I'm playing this game speedrun wise. Let's be real. Let's be real. Check out his Twitter page. And I think you'll find it there. It's something Stewart. Let's see if I can find it. 12 days of Christmas? No. 109 following. It should be like here. Wait, I have him in my messages. Somewhere. There it is, okay. Give me a second, guys. Just need to find this. Okay, here it is. I found it. So as you can see, like, he's really freaking good. And the first Titus picture that I talked about is like the first upload. It's like, you can really see the progress. Yeah, his name is Stuart. Yeah, that's what it is, Stuart. I'm not sure about this angle. My virgin eyes. Dude. Come here, you. I think I should wait a little bit longer before going into bullet time. Come on, dude. It's fine. Oh my god, that's not fine. Didn't work as I planned, dude. Didn't have any explosive arrows. New lights. It is sunny outside. I try to change my camera because my camera doesn't really cope with new colors. Like a tan. So it is mostly because of that. My camera has a really weird way of like overcompensating when there's like different colors. That's why I rarely wear a white shirt, because my camera can't really cope with it. I don't know, Jamie. Google is your friend, though. I could actually tell that that wouldn't work. No, Link. You kind of see it almost immediately. Like that. You want it as fast as possible between X and A. Wear a green shirt. See, that wouldn't work either. I would be covered in grass if I did. You call this a tan? You haven't seen me. I went to the tanning saloon once. Didn't do any difference. Thank God for filters. I would be invisible, yeah. Invisible. Maybe I would be invincible too, I'm not sure. But you see the little grass down here, right? You see it. The little grass. It's a small little detail. I'm all about those small details. I think it's nice. This must be the first game in the Zelda franchise where bombs are square. Right? Or maybe not square, but like, no, shaped like this, not round. Legally blind. At least you can hear my wonderful voice. Speaking of that, I'm thinking about buying a new microphone for the stream. If I like talk a little louder, you can really hear the echo in here. So I was like, maybe it's time to get one of those swell. What are they called? Are they called Shore? Or S'more? What are they called? Nah, it won't. But this microphone, it's the kind of microphone that picks up noise from all over the place. And the microphone I'm looking at, it's one of those that is only picking up the noise from one side. I do have some noise reduction, like soft, whatever they're called, mattresses. I'm not sure what they're called. I have those too, but there's still some sort of an echo in here. The grass moving? Yes. If you look closely, Yes, that is what it's called. Soundproof foam. But I don't think it's foam. Maybe it is. It's like... It's the kind of... It's the same material as like a mattress that you sleep on. Like you... If you're just sleeping on it temporarily. What do you... Because you want to skip a 5-second cutscene. Isolation. Yeah! Exactly. Link. Just ignore that. I need to pick this up. At least I picked it up. Good angle though. I don't think there's gonna be enough speed. We can practice on bullet time bounce. Dude, I think like every single part of today's practice just been shit. I'm not sure, dude. Oh, and I shouldn't whistle. Did not... You're fine, right? Yeah, you're fine down there. Nah, the goddesses, they don't really care about me today. Guess it's one of those days, huh?
To know Calamity Ganon's true form, one must
You know,
know
Siren,
from an age long.
I don't have a diver's certificate. However, when I was in Thailand, you could take like a temporary one if you went on a day's course, and I did that, and we were down on 12 meters deep, and we saw like sharks and fish and stuff. It was the coolest thing I've ever experienced in my life. I've never came even close. I would imagine skydiving kind of would be the same thing, but that was... I can't even like explain how cool that was. Why doesn't he pay attention to me, dude? He's supposed to walk up there. Maybe it was because I whistle sprint. Let's go diving in Indonesia. That'd be nice. How much to get one? I'm not sure. It was like a quarter of the price. Super early. Semi good angle, but way too much height. It's a freaking mermaid. You know, it's seriously like I too. I wouldn't say. You know, I'm gonna admit it. I'm a little bit scared of deep water as well. The difference though is that like in Thailand the water is so clear. It doesn't really... It's not that scary, to be honest. It was such a cool feeling. I can't even begin to describe how cool it was. And I remember, like, there was this, I don't know what it's called in English, like a bunch of fish. Hundreds of fish. And they came right at me, and they kind of like went just around me, if that makes sense. I don't think we have enough stamina after this, but it was like I can't even. There were a school of fish. Is that what it's called? It's not called a school of fish, is it? Where's the pool of water? Can't be there. Sit. Come on. No one listens to. I just never heard a school of water, a school of fish. I've never heard that. I mean, I'm sorry, Xai. I know you would never trick me or lie to me, but I just never heard. I'm sorry. I should leave my opinions to the side if I'm asking a question. And I should just take everyone's word. Dude, if I took everyone's word for everything here on Twitch, I would be... Dude, I would be trolled so hard. I thought that could work, actually. But I think if you want to learn how to like scuba dive, I think there's some pretty good like if you just go into a pool instead of going into... That's the thing. That was so weird because we went in this like fast-paced course, right? Like the real one, it was 4 days. We had like 1 afternoon. The weird thing about that, it was like 3 hours. It was 3 hours and then we went out in the sea and she were like, alright, we're gonna go down to, I don't know, 8 meters now. And we were like, what? Like, okay, like how do you... And the thing is that, I think one of the reasons why I never really liked deep water is because like the pressure down there is so like... There's so much pressure if you get like really far down. Which makes sense because it's like water. And so I was never taught how to get rid of that pressure because you can just like you hold your nose and you press air and that kind of like eliminates the pressure because it changes the pressures in your ears. And I never knew that. So that's why we got taught before going into those 8 meters deep. And my friend, he didn't get it in the beginning, so we had to go back up. But after that, it was like... It was the coolest thing I've ever done in my life. I can't even, like... There's nothing that even comes close to scuba diving. It was like... It wasn't even like on Earth. It felt like another planet down there because you could like breathe and it was like underwater and there was like fish. We even saw like a tiny shark as well. It was the coolest thing I've ever done. That must have been too late. That is a bunch of idiots, indeed. Consuming garlic. That's interesting. Pay attention to me. There are different, like, tiles here that you can do this on. Oh, this could have worked. We were a little bit higher, this could have worked. The speed here is crazy, but we're not gonna reach it. Not even the mini map, do you see here? Not even the mini map can cope with this, dude. That's good speed. That is god speed. But again, it's not gonna be enough. I wonder if you get like a diver certificate in like Indonesia or Thailand. Well, can you use that? Is that like a driver's license? Like, could I use that in my hometown? Oh my god. Go ladies, have a good night's sleep, dude. Thank you for hanging out. I appreciate having you here, my dude. It is international. Too much height. Have a swell night's sleep, my friend. It's called the Paddy Certificate. You learn new things every day. Paddy Certificate. That was like a millisecond too late, I think. He got an applaud for being swell. It's not like I'm gonna wake him up. He said he's going to sleep. Doesn't mean he's sleeping at the moment. Wonder what is the best part to put that arrow. I mean, this angle is decent, but I think it needs to be the one to the left instead. It's the worst feeling I ever. Oh my god, what is that? Anaphylaxis. It might, you never know. Maybe it's like a comforting applaud. Have we thought about that? Have we thought about the fact that the applaud might be soothing? I mean, not soothing. I mean, it could be soothing too. Disappointed with Detective Big Pikachu? Was the movie bad? I haven't seen it yet. That's what I said, Xai, come on. And a Lexus. That's what I said. They only showed Eevee for a few seconds. It's kind of weird how they didn't show that more. Especially since Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee was released like so close to it. I'm kidding, dude. I'm kidding. I appreciate your knowledge. Let's be real. Yeah, I did. There was even more to the left now. We'll see if this works. Too much height. There's so many small things. Your lies don't work on me, Bodus. It's fine. It's fine, dude. I would never lie. Too much Psyduck. Pifsa must be happy. I don't think he's seen it either. Is it still in cinemas? Or have they cancelled it from cinemas? I'm telling you, English is hard. Okay, I unequipped too early. Just look for an illegal streaming site. Twitch, I could never do that. That would be against Twitch rules. A few more tries, then we're gonna do another run because I need some... Dude, check this out, this is gonna be epic. This is it. We have too little stamina left. One more try. I think like in total I got this trick like 3-4 times. It's still super hard. Hard. Variety is a spice of life, indeed. Indeed. Yeah, I should really put that somewhere. I need someone to help me with some stream highlights videos. Yo, the potato guy, how's it going, my dude? Let's do a run up until paraglider and we can practice some more BTB bouncing. I don't want Bodus' money. Why? Spaghetti poggers. I feel bad. No, but I'm gonna create a company. The company will pay you. I mean, indirectly, it would be me. But you know, you'd get like a proper salary and stuff. Like I can do it. It would just I would need to take time out of the stream time to edit videos, and I think the editing videos part is actually really important. Well, change the E for an A towards the end there, and you have the right one. I don't know how that would work either, to be honest. Yeah, PayPal probably. Yeah, that was Hey, yo, the potato guy. Thank you for the 9 bits, my friend. Here, have some bits. Thank you, dude. I appreciate that. I guess PayPal will work. Yes, they take like, is it 2%? Something like that? Or is it just the withdrawing part they take 2% from? Maybe I just like... Maybe I do it myself, but... Stop whistling, Link. I just need to find a way to manage my time in a good way. Like take a few hours each night. Don't tell Lake what to do. That's what I've been saying. Freaking Zelda. Coming here with all demands and stuff. I am innocent in this. I would never tell Link what to do or not to do. Stop telling it to whistle. He did it by himself. I'm innocent here. They are tattered tots? Don't even know what that means. A lot of tricky words at the moment. Out of curiosity, potato guy, what made you decide to name yourself the potato guy? Do you like potatoes? Do you work with potatoes? I would say do you look, but it's just gonna sound rude. I don't mean... Yeah. So many games come out in September. Yeah, that's a good decision. September's gonna be a great month for gaming. It's gonna be really freaking good. It's tricky because like I'm learning this game, so... But I really want to play these new games. So there's gonna be some days dedicated to this game, some days dedicated to like new games. We'll see. We'll see how we'll manage it. Health. Link. Don't trust myself, dude. Yo, Stu Clips, how you doing, my friend? Welcome to the stream, dude. You know, I thought that you might start the stream, like, randomly at occasion. I was like, if you do, I want to be there supporting. That's why I pulled that offline follow. They didn't even get the skew? Come on, Link. It doesn't look like I have the skew now either. Bad start. Didn't get the sound. You have the skew now. Man, that is slow. That is slow, dude. I'm great, and you? Everything is swell, my dude. Everything is swell. Or A-okay. It's gonna be a swell Xiren stream. Will you stream from the PlayStation 4, Xiren? Or do you have like software as well? You know, if we get like first try BTBs, it doesn't really matter that we're like behind here. But it all boils down to the BTBs, as usual. Need to buy that Pro controller, dude. And I think that could be good for the games too, like Final Fantasy VIII and stuff. And Zelda. My neighbor's drilling in the concrete wall. It has to be the world's most annoying sound. Yes, I agree. That happened here a few years ago. I'm working the night shift. I was not happy. Trying to sleep at 8 AM. My goodness. I will stream from PlayStation 4 and Switch. PS3 might come later. So I need to get an HD splitter, whatever it's called. Yeah, what are those called? I would imagine that's like a FrameMeister. Unless you're gonna... I don't know. There's some different things. You could get an Elgato HD. I think that's what it's called. The old version. Dude, I should also change my language. Apparently, German and French are the fastest languages. So I need to do that soon. That could save me like... I don't know. I've heard 10 seconds, but I'm not sure. HDMI splitter? Maybe. Yeah, I'm gonna save here. Safety first. Because, yeah. You know, it will be the day when you don't need to save anymore. Safety save. It will be the day. What? What was that, dude? I never even... It was almost like I fell down and then just started to go like in another direction. That was weird, but interesting. I think I like chocolate flavor the most? Think. Then again, vanilla flavor is actually quite nice too. Okay, this should work perfectly, apparently. Almost perfectly. Strawberry. Strawberry's good too. Safety first. Yeah, strawberry is nice. But it kind of depends on what you're eating with it. That makes sense. If you're just eating ice cream, or if you have some chocolate, how's it called? Topping? Or if you're eating to like some... with some bananas, or like what's the... Oh my god, dude. I was lucky there, AF. Bold heresy for someone in crusading range. See, that's very advanced English for me, dude. Can we take that in simple English, please? My goodness, dude. I know what bold is. It has two meanings. But I think I know what that means. Heresy, don't know what that... Bold state for someone in stabbing range. Oh yeah. Okay, I understand what... Yeah, that's better. That's better. Thank you. Thank you for the translation. Like, I'm not trying to be rude or anything, but my English knowledge... still limited, dude. Sea salt. Good memories. Fine. Link! Link! Fine. Swedish is pretty bad too, yeah. Let's not forget about that, dude. This is still a foreign language. My god. This split is bad. Let's not jump over the bridge yet. You know, there are more planes in the sky, in the sea, than there's submarines in the sky. That would make sense. That would make sense. Even though I read it wrong, I understand what you're saying. There are more planes that has crashed than there's submarines that has flown. Interesting, dude. It's kind of one of those things that you don't really think about. Ever. But it really blows your mind when you're... Interesting, dude. Damn. Floon. You know what I'm saying? Flew, flown. Fly, flew, flown. Right? You know that every 60 seconds in America, a minute passes? Mind blown. Here in Sweden, it's actually 54. That's so weird. Wow, that's so cool. Too high. Too high up. Weird angle. Is it savable? Yeah, we can work with this. This is fine. Is that why you're a bit older? Yes. Me and Tony was actually born in the same year. But my time is going faster than his. It's kind of weird, but Sweden is weird, so it makes sense. You're thinking of Drifloon. Yeah, that That's what I'm thinking of. I don't even know what that means, but that's what I'm thinking of. My goodness. Tony looks younger? Yeah, but like he's taller than I am. He's got more muscles, so he wins still. Oh, the timer's still running. Nice. Did you know that if every person on the planet stood shoulder to shoulder around the equator, most of them would drown? That's true. That is true. That's interesting though. He's like 24. No. He is there. That's what it is. 29. He's born in 1990. I knew that. So we're somewhat the same age. I was born in 1992, but time just runs fastest for me, so it is like I was born in 1988. It's weird here in Sweden because we're like more to the North Pole, and that changes time. You know? That makes sense, right? We all read biology in school. And astrophysics, whatever it's called. Grandma Siren. Oh my god. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Yeah, that worked. That's the kind of thing that only happens in the US. Jamie. I would like to live there. I saw this huge mansion on Twitter last night before I went to sleep, and I was like, my goodness, I need to become rich, and I need to move to the US. Don't say that, Bodus. I'm trying to respect you. It shouldn't be that hard, Xai. It's fine. It's fine. Did you know that like the world record for this category or whatever is like 15 minutes? So where I'm now, they have already got the paraglider. Nice. That's so cool. That's so awesome. Are you still there? That's a weird backup strat. Yo, Cobble Wobbles, welcome back, dude. Please don't die, Link. Good damage cancelling. Yo, Cobble Wobbles, do you live in the US? If you don't mind me asking. I think I just lost the skew, damn. Live in Belgium. Oh, my bad, dude. We were just talking about the US. I don't know, for me, it's always been like a... Well, it's always... Since 2013, it has always been like a life goal to move to the US. Especially LA. I'm just deeply in love with that city. Yeah, you guys have the best chocolates. I didn't get the skew from that? Come on, game. Chocolate is awesome. It is. Let's be real about that. Tim Tams? What is that? I've never heard that before. Wonder if that's gonna be enough. No sound cue. Still got it. Weird. I didn't even unequip the shield and still it worked. Mind blown. The time is shit still, but it's fine. Yeah, that's kind of true, but there's so many cool things about the US. But I wouldn't want to live there. Maybe it's just like I was there visiting for 2 weeks. So maybe you're right. Maybe it's different if you actually live there. And I heard that, especially in LA, like buying a house there is super expensive. Especially if you want to live like in the middle of the shit. But it's just like, my god, it would be like a dream come true. I was actually talking to my friend the other day, or earlier. When was that? Was it yesterday or today? I don't really remember. He said because it has always been like our dream, not to live together, but like just to go there and just be there and be. And he was like, you know, I've been there for quite a few times. It's been like 3 times. It's like, I like Sweden more. I was like, oh, what are you saying, dude? What happened to our plans? I'm gonna die in a mass shooting, Bodus. If no, don't move to you. You can't say it like that. Australia, you know, Australia. I've heard good things, but I'm not convinced. It's nice weather. But Sai, you still don't have like really good internet, right? Don't move here. I've heard that there's some streamers really struggling with internet there. I want to live in one of those Scandinavian countries. It's nice, dude. There's really benefits. Like, you don't even have to work here, and you make almost the same amount of money from the state that you do working. It's ridiculous. That's why people don't work. I think you get like 15k, which is like $1,500 per month if you're not working, and you get like $1,800 if you work full time in some jobs. Pack the bags. It's I mean, people are exploiting the system, but the Swedish government are like cowards, so they're not gonna change anything whatsoever. How many arrows do we have? 3. It's fine. Let's ignore that. Sorry, tree. Let's take this instead. Changed my mind. Please don't break. Climb, Blink. That would have been perfect. This channel name's bad. How's it going, my dude? How goes the day? You know, the day is good. The runs are not. How many arrows do we have? 2. Okay, that works. The runs today have been crap. I'll just take it as practice. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna let it ruin my day. There's always gonna be good days, there's gonna be bad days. But you know, you gotta take the good with the bad. Maybe you just need to move to another city or country near you? Maybe. No, Link. How could you? Grass is greener where you water it. That's actually a really good quote. That's like actually a really good quote, dude. I'm not saying like I want to move like now. It's just like, you know, if you had that dream since like a lot of years and you like you paint it up to be beautiful and just nice. Maybe when you finally like realize that that's not the case, I mean that could happen. But you don't know until you try. Just leave that. I'm not gonna just leave. I'm just saying that it would be nice. Wouldn't you agree to live in LA? Wouldn't that be super cool? That'd be so nice, dude. PogChamp! That was so bad. Like, it doesn't matter where I live, I would still stream. That wouldn't matter at all, like where I lived. That's the joke, Bodus. Thank you for being clear on that. Damn. I blame controller there. I don't want to live in LA, but imagine they have palm trees. Dude, Belgium and Sweden, we don't have palm trees. Yeah, but that's the plan though, Jamie. To become a millionaire somehow. I don't know how yet. Link. That didn't work. They're from vacation. I know, but like imagine seeing those every day and how happy they would make you. And just drinking an Oreo milkshake in the sun. The dream. The dream. I agree that maybe it has its charm. Maybe it has its charms just because like you don't see it that often. I get that, but just, oh my god. That's the thing, like here in Sweden, it's raining like half the year. And when it's not raining, it's not sunny. We have sun like a month per year. But in LA, it's always sunny. I mean, how cool is that? Good angle, but too much height. You're inside anyway. I know, but I'm a firm believer that sunlight actually makes a huge difference. Especially for us in the north. Wouldn't you agree though? Like vitamin D and stuff, you know? If you're a if you're a real gamer, you don't need sunlight. You know, that's actually like, that's true. I mean, all of us gamers, we're usually very pale. Like very, very, very pale. But that's why we have filters on our webcams. I think this angle is slightly off too, but I think it is the timing. Sunlight deprived countries have higher rates of depression. Yes, that's the thing. I think sunlight and vitamin D is actually like, you don't need it to get like a tan, doesn't matter, but you need it to be just happy. That's actually the truth. Yo, Salty! He's got his name back, guys. PogChamp. Good angle, but too much height. No more Sally Beanbag. Now it's Salty again, dude. Welcome back. Maybe that's a thing now. Maybe you're always gonna be Sally now. My god. You know, since I'm streaming full time in January, maybe in February, I'm just gonna plan a trip to LA. For the sake of it, just because you guys will be annoyed by it. I'll be like, you know what, screw you guys. Gonna stream from LA. Someone stole your name? That's evil. Sweden is not the happiest country. I think Denmark is the happiest country in the world. I think that's been proven by some statistics, whatever it's called. Swedes, we're very miserable. But that's why we have video games. PogChamp makes us forget about our miserable lives for a second or two. PogChamp. Come to the US. You will smell weed as soon as you land. You know, I was in Ireland a few months back. Idiot moblin. I smelt weed everywhere there too. Is it legal there? Come visit, here's a reason. Just probably sell whiskey too. Yeah, there were always people like in the bars and stuff. Always. But that was nice. Okay, I'm gonna start like frame by frame. Start unequipping the bow just to save stamina. It's legal in Canada? PogChamp? PogChamp? Let's move to Canada. I'm kidding. Twitch rules. Still searching for like a good freaking angle here. There it is. This is it, dude. I think this is gonna work. Stand the smell of smoke. I agree. It doesn't smell good. It's kind of fun to make fun of because it's very illegal here in Sweden. Like anything drug related is very like, shh, don't say it out loud. Maybe, Gigabyte, do you think if I would have moved slightly more to the left? Do you think if I would have moved slightly to the left earlier, this would have worked? Because I got too much to the right now. I was trying to like prevent the winds, I guess. Fire smokes right though? Yeah, I mean, if it's like in your cabin, you know? Not the cabin itself, but you need to get the point, yeah. But I think, I don't know about the rest of the world, but like here in Sweden, like they are making things better when it comes to just preventing people to smoke in public and stuff. I think you're not supposed to be, you can't smoke like, I don't know exactly how it works, but you can't smoke a cigarette like 10 meters from an entrance. Or something like that. I'm not sure. I don't smoke, so I wouldn't know, but I think it's something like that. You need to be at least, so let's say you're going on the subway, right? You need to be 10 meters away from the entrance if you're gonna smoke. I think that's how it works. We got height again. They promoted cigarettes? What? Interesting, dude. But that was the thing. Back in the days, wasn't cigarettes like... It was considered something desirable, wasn't it? You're aiming at a different spot than I use. I've been trying to, like... I've watched several tutorials and everyone seems to have, like, different setups. Like, I even doing this time-wasting setup here to get in the right spot. But everyone uses... I'm just trying to figure out, like, what could work for me. Just to find something that is, like slightly... Yeah, that works every time. Consistent, that's the word. I mean, yeah. But wasn't smoking like a higher class? What's it called? Like, it was for the upper class, whatever it's called. Another owl in my correct. What is going on, dude? Chesterman, that's so cool. You're the second person here today that said I got recommended. Well, my channel got recommended in your recommended, whatever it's called, recommended feed, whatever it's called. That has never happened to me before. Thank you, Twitch, for acknowledging me, my hard work. Interesting. We go to the Linnel. Should we fight the Linnel with like no clothes on? No, we shouldn't do. We would get smashed into pieces. And die earlier than you. I wonder when they discover, like, you know, smoking cigarettes might not be the best decision. I'm not sure if you should aim there. Let's see if I can find a good spot. Doesn't count. Okay, so this is supposed to be a good angle. I also seen that, you see the little, if I can aim here. This thing. It's supposed to be on the left side of his leg, which is pretty much here. I also, Limcube said you should aim for this thing in the middle of his legs. So there's so many different setups to this. The Limcube does like this. Then in the middle of the there, and she goes for there? Oh, there. They didn't notice me. And then down, and then... But I never got a way to do it consistently, though. Yeah, excited. We were just talking about you earlier. Like, you recommended me to Mr. Couple Wobbles, and he was recommended me to... You know what I'm saying? That's so cool. You're a good networker, Xiron. You do. English is hard, damn it. Yeah, I wish I could find. I don't think it is like, it's not like an impossible trick. It just, you need to find a specific setup. And obviously there's so many parts of this trick that can go wrong. Everything from timing to, well, God knows what. I think this is what I've had the most luck with, though. I'll take that back. I'm a good networker online, not IRL. It's hard. It's hard. Speaking to people, I swear to God. think if I get it just like once, it would change everything, man. I just need that one strat that is like, you know how like a flash from a clear sky, like, oh, that's how it's done. Doesn't seem right. Do you think it should be more to the left? I just use Liam scripts. I tried to do that so many times. I just seem to not get it consistently. Like once every 20 tries, maybe. That's why I tried to do this setup, because it feels like going up here, it just feels like it's very inconsistent on where I'm standing, I think. This might actually work. I think I'm a little low in stamina though, so it might be coming in short. Very aware of timings, yeah. It just feels like where I'm standing is not like good enough. It's not consistent enough, if that makes sense. Feels like I'm always ending up in a different spot. He pretty much said that line in the middle, just put that in the middle of his legs. But just like, there's so many parts of the trick that is like, that can go wrong. And the slightest change just changes everything. Too late. Hi, Abksai. That's a good icebreaker. Just start with that. Nice to meet you. How you doing? Nice eyes. I really like your eyes. I'm never gonna meet anyone, but at least I have my video games, PogChamp. Yes, please. It's too late too. Please, Gigabyte. You smell different when you're awake. What does that even mean? My goodness. This is gonna work. Hello, Hyrule Castle. It was like somewhere in the middle. I peed my pants. Can I get yours? That's a good one too. Do you think it's gonna work, Sai? Do you think do you think that could be the key to love? Hey, I peed my pants. It would be a fun icebreaker though. Because obviously it would be taken as a joke. Oh, interesting. If my future partner doesn't find that funny, she's not my future partner. That's a nice. I kind of like that actually. If she doesn't think I'm funny, sorry, you're not for me. I think this could work actually. Yo, Tony, I appreciate you hanging out, dude. Have a swell freaking night. I'm just gonna be live for another 10 minutes. Because I'm working tonight too, so you won't miss anything. But I appreciate having you here, my dude. This might work, actually. If not, then it's like almost. Ah, it doesn't work. Okay, so they're supposed to... There it is, okay. Let's see if... I've never done this, actually. Okay, there's a warrior nearby. I think it's like over there. So hopefully he won't spot me. I think that's good. I've never tried this, by the way, so we'll see. I don't know if it's here. It could be here. I don't think it's gonna work. Maybe the angle was slightly off, or I was standing in the wrong spot. I mean, we're not super far off. Maybe we could run up on this a little bit. Maybe. Found a suitcase with the exact amount of money as your phone number. How much? That is a good dude. Sai, that's actually a brilliant one. My goodness, that was a good one. It would be quite a lot of money. I'll give you that. Come on, Link. Dude. We're not gonna make it. Or are we? Probably save some stamina here. Oh. Damn. I thought I could. Come on, Link. You can do it, Link. Could we use a tree launch? I don't really. That was it. It was fun to try though. Said you want to see this. Oh, nice. He looks so happy. My goodness. That's actually quite big. That's nice. You like his... I mean, that was original. That was fun. No disrespect. I've never heard that before. Interesting. Are you just talking to me? I don't know. Was I? Dude, I think this might work too. We're a little low in stamina though. But speed is good. Mine were too. Hey, yours are amazing, JB. Yours are 10 out of 10. You should start. I think the speed here is actually better than the last one, but stamina again. Which means, I guess it means we don't have enough speed. We could probably try that again. I think it's like down here. Where though? I heard that this trick, this backup strat, it really only loses like 25 seconds. But I always have trouble finding it, damn it. I think we're too much to the right. Yeah, the smiling one, I would imagine that's the best one. Where do we start? Do we start at the Hyrule Castle again? I mean, Temple of Time? Yes, we're gonna see. It's fine. It create 2 autosaves. Interesting. So in the grocery store, in the snack aisle. See, that's not fun. There's a difference. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. I'm not saying all of size were good, but that's not... Those just feel used. I've heard them 1,000 times. The phone number was clever. What's good though, actually got the I think almost the right one twice. It's nice. Kind of remind me of someone. What do I feel like this is like a startup? Startup for something else. Eevee's lonely. Poor little guy. My next date. Yikes. Do you think... Okay, okay, I don't know if this is something... I'm not blushing, come on. I think for this I need to be faster because of stamina. We have more stamina now than before. We were pretty much running out by now. At a very weird angle. Okay, so I guess it's gonna load now. Eventually. I think, however, you could like climb up here. Something wrong with my phone. Your number isn't in it. Yeah. I mean, okay, that was a good one. I'll give you that. But no matter how hard you try, not any one of these pickup lines is gonna ever work. You guys know that, right? Ever, never, ever. That's the reason why we're all single, dude. You know, this could maybe potentially maybe work. Like the music though? Pog chap. Hey, this gotta be a close one, dude. Should work. Apply the sauce, damn it. It's hard to catch you, shiny Bodus. No one is ever gonna catch anyone with a lame pickup line. This is the thing about pickup lines. It needs to be come up with on the spot. And it can't be cheesy. It will never work. Oops. Yo, lady, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Oh, no. Stop focusing me. Dude, I was so scared. Where am I? No! It was a flying one. It's fine. It's just new territory for me. My goodness, I need to go. I need to catch the bus. One more try though. I'm jumping in extra today, so I'm starting 30 minutes earlier. That's why I'm canceling the stream 30 minutes early. Unfortunately. Banana. Okay. Screw it then. Yeah, I must have been... Could it have been because I was whistling? Or I was just unlucky with its position. That could be a thing too. I've only done this like once. Supposed to be the second banana here. You're supposed to take this. And you're supposed to take this. You're supposed to leave. It just takes too long. Damn. I think he needs to stop. He needs to go back to his starting position. And I think you can run here. You pick up one of these. This one. And I'm supposed to have everything now, but I missed the banana there, so it's not gonna work. And here we're supposed to cook, but we don't have all the bananas. We can't do this. And after this, I haven't looked more. I don't really know where to go next. It's supposed to blow up a wall, but I think it's there. It goes through the... Interesting, dude. Guys, I need to get going to the bus, unfortunately. Thank you though for watching my stream today. It's been my absolute pleasure having you here as usual. Let's see if we have someone streaming that we can send you over to. Don't have everyone playing this game though. Let's see if I can find someone who's playing this game. Some swell person. MTV Cribs Hyrule Castle Edition. Oh, he's in Hyrule. Let's go. Let's go. His name is Evil Dawn. I'm sending you over there. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I will be back. I will be back tomorrow. I'll be back tomorrow. Take care. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out. If I can find the right one. There it is.